We're back here with some more Colorado Rockies franchise action. What a start to the season. 41-15. The thing is, in the NL West, you have the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers are sitting at 37-19. They're only 4 games back. We've won 7 in a row. We only have a 4-game lead here early on. If we were any other division, we'd have a double-digit game lead, but not in this division, the best division in baseball. And you still have the Giants that are 10 games over 500 as well. We might have 4 teams that make the playoffs this year. We're still early on, but we're going to get through June. Now, we take 2 out of 3 from Atlanta. We lose 2 or 3 to Miami, lose 2 or 3 to Milwaukee, but then we come back and sweep Texas. So that's going to lead us to a series with San Francisco. But as you can see, Memphis Madrano is struggling. 5.78 ERA. We're going to put Shane Dunham in as our 5th starter. Move Madrano right now to the bullpen as he has been struggling. Palmquist not bad. Chevy, Coleman pitching pretty well. So other than that, I think bullpen-wise, we're looking solid. Batista's been better. And now we got a 3-game set against the Giants and then a 3-game set against the Orioles, who actually have a better record than us right now. So we got, and then take on the Dodgers after that. So this is a tough stretch of games. But let's sim through this San Francisco series. We'll lose the first one 7-5. Doyle should be good for a game. Oh, did we lose 10-1 there? Man, we lost 10-1. Now we go to game 3. And Batista trying to hang on, and he does. And we'll win 7-5. So a little bit more struggles this month so far. We've lost 3 series so far in this month. And now we take on the Orioles. We have 49-23. So we have a little bit of a better record with the, obviously, loss column. But I think this is a pretty good matchup. I think we might jump into one of these games and take on the Orioles. Let's sim this first one. We're going to lose 8-3. Second game, lose 6-5. So right now, we're starting to struggle a tad bit. So that really good start, starting to go down. But we still have a half-game lead over the Dodgers. So we got Jaden Hill on the mound here in game number 3. Try to avoid this sweep. Cade Povich is on the mound for the Orioles. 5-3 with a 2.34 ERA with a 1.18 whip. He has been pitching very well this season. Junior Caminero, you can see 19 home runs, 342 average, leading the NL All-Star voting at second base. What a start to the season he has had, and what a start to this game. First pitch, swing, see you later. Home run number 20 for Junior Caminero. Wow, okay. Can't get a much better start than that. Takes him deep right away, and just like that, it's a 1-0 ball game here in Baltimore. So Tolle, you could see 23 home runs, 70 RBI. We're still about a month away from the All-Star break. The way he is going, he could be close to 100 RBI by the break. That is insane to think about, as Tolle rips that one for a base hit. I mean, that is some crazy numbers that this offense is really putting up, even though we've been struggling as of late, as Tolle rips that for a base hit. With 1 away here in this first, is now 2 away as Brenton Doyle to the plate, and he's going to swing through that curveball. 1-2 here on, looks like a bit of an overcast, cloudy day in Baltimore. 1-2, and Brenton Doyle gets a hold of this one. This one carrying deep to left center, and it's going to carry out of here in the bullpens. And Brenton Doyle had a home run as well, 2-run shot, and a nice 3-run first inning here for this Colorado offense. We can surely put up some numbers, that's for sure. As here comes Adley Rutschman back in Baltimore. I wish they would have kind of had one of those things where if a player has been in a location or been drafted in a location for years, they kind of have like a standing O. That would be definitely a cool addition maybe in the next year's game. As Adley's going to add himself a double, puts it in the gap there. And we're still rocking here in this first inning. Can we add any more? As Tovar now to the plate. 0-2 to Tovar, ground ball. Great throw there in the hole, and there you go for out number 3. But we get 3 runs on the board, and Jaden Hill. Now, he was pitching very good, so his last few starts might be struggling. ERA over 5. As a Soria lineup, they add Duran, but, I mean, they lose Gunnar Henderson, which is, I mean, that's a big loss, and it's just unfortunate he's in our division with Arizona. 0-2. See you later, strike three. Jaden Hill, nice 1-2-3 first. And let's jump to the fourth. Still a 3-0 ball game. Another addition for this Orioles team, Anthony Volpe to the plate. He's going to bloop this one. Caminero is not going to be able to come up with it. That's going to get down for a leadoff base hit here in this fourth inning. Jordan Westberg now to the plate. Westberg rips that one. That is going to get down for a base hit. As going to third base is Volpe, and he will be in there. So first and third to start off this fourth inning as Jaden Hill running into some issues here. Tolley is going to go home to try to cut the runner at the plate, and it's an absolutely abysmal throw. How do you throw it offline that much? That should have been easy. Wow. Absolute mistake. And then Luis Roberts going to crush this one, and this one's going to go for a 3-run shot, and just like that, the Orioles have a 4-3 lead. How did he miss that throw so badly? I don't understand. Well, 3-run shot, 4-3 now for the O's. And we'll go to the fifth. Start off this fifth inning with a walk. And now you got to think about possibly getting that bullpen ready to go here because Jaden Hill might be running out of gas. Dylan Beavers to the plate. Fouls that one away. 0-1. This is going to be trouble. Can Tollier make the play this time? And he just flips it backwards with the... What? How do you make the throw that Tollier did? But then you make that play. Take a look at this again. He flips it, no-look flips with just the glove, and then Jaden Hill catches it with the glove. No, I mean, that was insane. That was an insane play. Wow. 2-2 to Westberg, and he swings through for strike three. So Jaden Hill gets out of that jam. He is upset for swinging to that pitch. I mean, I guess I would be too. All right, we go to the seventh. We have yet to get anything since that first inning at all. So still sitting at 3 runs, 4-3. Doyle to lead us off, and Brenton Doyle rips that one. That's going to get through for a base hit. So we're trying to tie this ball game up here at 4 apiece. Doyle on base, obviously the stolen base threat. As you can see, in the ball game for the Orioles is David Bednar, a guy we know all about. And Doyle will steal, and he gets in there safely with 1 away now. Yeah, Bednar we did not bring back. We did not re-sign a couple years ago. Now it's here with this Orioles team. So 1-1 to Tovar. Hangs out one. Tovar rips this one deep to left field. It is carried, but it's going to be caught. I was hoping that would be enough to at least get down for extra base hits, but it is not. All right, he'll advance to third, and that will be it for David Bednar. They've seen enough. Go to the pen, bring in Jose Alvarado. Try to get Heston Kjerstad, another guy that knows all about playing here in this ballpark. And he come through with a clutch hit here. And, all right, third to third. At least they didn't say I swung there. Man, I've had so many lately with those. It's ridiculous. There's no way. This time, ground ball. And we're not going to be able to get in Brenton Doyle, and that will do it. So, still remains a 4-3 ball game. So we only have 5 hits. That is it. We have been shut down since the first inning. So we go to the 9th. And now Brian Abreu coming in to try to get the save for the Orioles. Ground ball, easy play, and there's out number 1 here in this 9th inning. Carter Field to the plate, strikeout, 2 flyouts. He's trying to tie this ball game up with 1 swing, which he definitely can do. Over 20 home runs already, and he'll take that for a ball. You can see Abreu leading the AL in saves, looking for career save 100. As Carter Field rips this through, but what a play from Jackson Holliday! That should have got through for a base hit, but Holliday makes a fantastic play. And now 2 away here in this 9th inning. It's up to Brenton Doyle. And he's going to ground this to third, over to first, and that is your ball game. So what a first inning, 3 runs, it's looking good. We don't do anything for the rest of the game, just 5 hits. We only allowed 4 hits. And that's your game. 4-3 loss. Orioles sweep us. So now we got a 3-game set here against the Dodgers. First game. They will beat us. So we have lost 4 in a row. We've lost 6 out of our last 7. We got to turn this around. All right, we get the victory there in game 2. We give it this third game here. See if we can get the job done. Take 2 out of 3 from LA. We will. We take 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. Nice comeback there. Can we continue here against the Guardians before we head into July, where we got a 4-game set against Arizona, 4-game set against San Francisco? So those are obviously big-time games for sure. See the Giants now 46-31. All right, there we go. He's done for the season. Torn Achilles, that is it. Can Rivera come through? And we get the victory. And we do not sweep Cleveland, but we take 2 out of 3. Now we got the Mets here before we take on the Diamondbacks. But we at least take 2 out of 3 from Cleveland. We'll take the first against the Mets. Take game number 2, 9-0. Can we sweep the Mets? Sure can. We sweep through the Mets right now at 56-27. Diamondbacks at 50-34. So this is a big 4-game set. I think we'll go down to San Francisco and probably get into one of those games. But as you can see, 4.5-game lead over the Dodgers. So we're still good. 7-3 in our last 10, won 3 in a row. But the Giants are only 7 games out. You can see the wild card pretty much owned by the National League West. I mean, unless these teams fall apart, you're going to have 4 teams from the NL West. It's crazy. But Carter Field is up to 26 home runs right now, 60 RBI. Totally has fallen off. He only has 2 RBI since we saw that in about a week and a half. He only has 2 RBI. That's crazy. But look at these home run numbers. It's insane how many home runs we have put up. Rivera is heating up, but it's still only hitting 225. Yeah, Dela Cruz is only at 230. He's got at least a 325 on base. His slugging is still over 100. Tolia, Carter Field with a 990 OPS. Cameron Arrow with a 971. I mean, Cole Reagans is 11-0. He has yet to lose. Bieber 10-4. May 7-6. Batista with 28 saves. He's leading us in strikeouts with 106. His whip is under 1. He's dominating. What a free agent signing that has been. I just wish I wish one of the guys would step up and be the number 5 guy for us for sure. I mean, out of his 17 starts, 13 have been quality. Man. All right. We get the victory. Memphis Madrana back in the rotation gets the win. Game number 2. We get the win. Game 3 here against Arizona. You got Cole Reagans on the mound. Unbeaten. Shunk's going to be out for 1 to 2 months. All right, that changes some things up. But we come back and get the win. So we have a chance to sweep Arizona. So with Shunk out, you know what we could do? Gustavo Ramos. He has 97 contact versus lefties. That's insane. Won our former first-round pick for us in 2026. You know what? Let's give him a shot. He's not going to start, obviously, but let's bring him up. Maybe get a few starts here and there before Shunk comes back. See what Gustavo Ramos has got. And we did not sweep Arizona, but then we still took 3 out of 4. And now we got this set here against Minnesota where we have a chance to sweep. And we do not, but we take 2 out of 3. Just seeing if they had him in the game. They did not put Ramos in the game. All right. So I think that's a good idea to stop right there. Get into this game here against the Giants. You got Reagans on the mound. Mize on the mound for the Giants. We'll get Gustavo Ramos in the game. Give him the start. First major league start. And have a pretty good game, pretty good series here against this Giants team. They're 51-38, playing really good baseball. But Ramos is going to make his major league debut here today in San Francisco. Should have had him face a lefty with that 97 contact. Absolutely insane. But what a season so far. Looking good. Here we go. Let's get into this game here against the Giants. Hopefully we can, put up a better offensive game instead of the Orioles game we saw earlier. All right, 3-2. Brenton Doyle rips this one. This one carrying deep to left field. And that one's going to carry out of here. Brenton Doyle Another first inning home run and gets us on the board here right away. Number 21 for him on the season. I mean, we might have upwards of 4 to 5 guys that have over 30 home runs and possibly 3 or more that have over 40. That is wild to think about. As Caminero rips this one deep, it is carrying back there, and it's misplayed. It's going to get down for extra bases. Caminero stops there at second base. So just like that, leadoff home run. Then Caminero with his 23rd double of the season is going to get up to Carter Field, who's got 27 home runs on the season. Could be 30 near the break. He's putting up another close to MVP type season. He really is. Him and Tully are back and forth right now. 3-2 here to Carter Field, and he will take a walk. So, already, troubles here in this first inning. As here comes Michael Toglia to the plate. And he'll foul that slider away. He has slowed down, as you can tell. 72 RBI. When we saw that Baltimore series, it was just then 2 weeks ago. Only 2 RBI since. Toglia rips this one, but man, so much on it. It was 107 off the bat, but a line drive right to the left fielder for out number 1. If you put that in a gap, then it's probably 2 guys scored. All right, here comes Ellie. Like I said, he's only batting .230. 19 home run, 34 RBI. That math is not mathing. He hits this one, carrying deep to left field, and that is going to be caught. You should get an RBI pretty much every time you hit a home run. So shouldn't he have a minimum of 38 RBI? Interesting. I don't know how that could possibly be. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know. All right. As Heston Kjerstad doesn't let this go to waste. As he crushes this one out of here, and it's gone. 3-run shot. 4-0 lead here in the first. Well, we seem to have a lot of success in the first innings. It's just after that, I don't know what's happening, but we'll see what happens the rest of this game. And we give a guy a 4-0 lead that has yet to lose this season. 11-0. What a season so far for Cole Ragans, and has probably a really good chance to start the All-Star game. Could we have a starting pitcher start? That is something crazy to think about for a Rocky team. As this one hit well to center field, but Doyle is there, and he's got it for out number 3 and a 1-2-3 first for Cole Ragans. And here is Gustavo Ramos to start off this second inning. Former first-round pick. First pick for us. Let's see what he's got. 0-2 to Ramos, and he takes that for strike 3. So just hits the bottom half there. Not a great first at bat, but hey, we'll see. But when you got 97 against the lefties, I mean, even if he's just coming off the bench, I mean, that's crazy to have in a scenario where you maybe have a lefty out of the bullpen later in the game, you bring him off, and he's just ready to crush the ball. So we got 2 on, 1 away in the second inning. Caminero to the plate, takes that up high for a ball. Chance to really open this game up here. 3-2. Gets jammed a little bit. It is floating out of play and just can't get it there, so we'll go back again. 3-2 once again to Caminero, and this time pops him up. This one looks like it is playable, and there is out number 2. So with 2 away, that's going to bring up Carter Field to the plate. Walked in the first, but he is always a danger hitter. Obviously MVP, led the league in home runs, and he'll take that inside for a ball. I mean, being here in San Francisco, he just reminds me of Bonds. It's just crazy. Like, anytime he comes to the plate, he can do that! That is long out of here! Into the cove out there, 415 feet, 3-run shot for Carter Field, and we got a 7-0 lead. Dominating here today. Carter Field, maybe, could be another MVP season. We'll see. Especially the way it's going. And he might put up near 50 home runs this year. When you put up like 50 home runs and you're the number one team in your, league, that's probably MVP number. That's MVP for sure, I would think. See you later, Burleson, as he goes down swinging. Got a 7-0 lead to right now the best pitcher in baseball. As this one's hit deep to left field, Rivera racing back. Rivera will come down with it. He'll tag to third base. That's whatever. We got 2 away, so just get the next guy. No big deal. Bryce Eldridge, he's hitting the ball well. 303, having a pretty good season. Rips this one, but just right to Brenton Doyle. Out number 3, so the leadoff double goes nowhere. Still a 7-0 lead. See, the last series, not the greatest, but still, we still took 2 out of 3 from the Twins. Here's Ellie de la Cruz up the middle. It's a great play. It's short to stop it in there, but how fast he is, that's not going to make much of a difference. Now, we have a 7-0 lead, but I still don't care. I'm going to take off. It's only the 3rd inning. I know we got Cole Reagans on the mound, but I don't care. We're stealing. That's number 22 for him. We're going for 3. We got it easily. Steal second, steal third, in there. Now, really, all you need is something on the ground or the air. I mean, we're in there. Another run. Or Heston Kjerstad just going to take a walk. So he'll draw the walk. Here comes Stephen Rivera to the plate. Even if he hit into a double play ball, I won't get an RBI out of it, but still not getting another run. Extend that lead even further. 0-2 to Rivera. And he doesn't miss this one. This one is long gone. 447. Add that to the splash zone for sure. Man, absolutely annihilated. Rivera makes this a 10-0 game. We're only in the 3rd. Well, the offense came to play today. That is for sure. As there is Gustavo Ramos. Rips this to left, and that's going to get down for extra base hits. And Ramos has his first career major league hit. There you go. Get yourself on the board. You don't want to let that go very far. Start to press a little more. You're already pressing, up there your first time. There you go. Get it off the board. First hit. Now relax a little bit. As Doyle, this is a ground ball. What is that play? Can anybody teach these guys to make the throws to home? What is that play at third? You're just tapping the glove. You should have thrown it right away. I don't know what is going on. This time they're going to turn a double play, but still. It is an 11-0 lead here in the 3rd. And you can see, division leader, wild card, all NL West. Dodgers, Diamondbacks, and this Giants team. That is crazy to think about how one division's possibly, like I said, unless something crazy happens the way all of us are playing, you're going to have 4 NL West teams. That is insane to think about. As Reagans just continues to dominate. Ground ball, Caminero up with it over to first. There's an easy 1-2-3 third. Like I said, with an 11-0 lead, not much you really do. And we ended up winning this game 13-6. Obviously, Giants would get on the board, but Reagans put him at 12-0 on the season. Yeah, when you put up 11 in the first 3 innings, I think you're good. He goes 6 2/3, allows just the 1 earned, 6 Ks. He is 12-0 to start off this season. Absolutely insane. I think we can get through the San Francisco series, but we'll probably stop it right around there because we have the draft and the All-Star break. So let's finish out this series. He's only out for a few days. All right, he's fine. We do beat them in game number 2. Giants take game number 3. And we'll lose. So we'll split with the Giants. split the series, but still have at least a 10-game lead over them. You can see the standings now. We got 2.5 game lead over the Dodgers, who are won their last 5. They're 9-1. They're looking good in their last 10. Diamondbacks at 54 and 40. Giants at 53 and 40. 9 back and 9.5 respectively. So we still are right there, but this division is crazy. We're 63 and 31, and all we have is a 2.5 game lead. It's wild to think about that. That's how good this division is. It's insane. But we continue playing well, getting close to the All-Star break, and we'll see what we do after that. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.